can be made manifest in him. His fervorance probably would not have been as strong if he was not have been born blind.
I was blind.
Like what you say, Pastor Burns, a state of emergency.
Yes, it was.
Some people say they ain't gonna get in the gospel, but let you get in the state of emergency.
It's a problem.
Then you would come back and say, I don't care what's going on. What happened? When I get my eyesight, if I ever get my eyesight,
brother,
I'm gonna give Jesus the credit.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Amen.
And he said that. And then again called they. He said the parents told him to ask him again. Then again called they the man that was blind and said unto him, give God the praise. See, the devil like to play tricky.
Sure do.
Talk about give God the praise.
With two people.
See, the devil even play the church against you. He even play God against you.
They'll come get you.
You know what I'm saying? He say, give God the glory. That's not giving God the glory. John chapter 8 verse 44. The devil is a lie and the father of lies.
Sure
See, the devil moving through people. He was moving in through these people. So, he said, give God the praise. We know that this man is a sinner. He answered and said, whether he be a sinner or no, I know not. One thing I know, that whereas I was blind, now I see. What does it matter that this man is a sinner? What does it matter that you whatever you did? What does it matter? What does it matter about what you do? What does it matter about what you do? But if you lead somebody to Christ, you get somebody a dollar. I first started preaching. I got not God moving, not the Holy Spirit moving. He telling me, he reminded me. I got two brothers here help me out along my ministry. What can they say about you, Brother James? When I started to preach, and they both named James. What can you say when I started to preach, Brother James? And you gave me a pair of shoes. I ain't had no shoes. I ain't care. And my pastor told me you ought to come with a suit, so I need some dress shoes. Ain't nobody else give me no dress shoes but you, James. And then guess what? I'm on my preaching. I'm same thing. I only had one suit. I'm riding around, talking to my friends, telling my preacher, you know nobody want to help you, support you. My brother James right here in the middle of the aisle. See, they both right here. Love is love. What you do, Brother James? You say, I'm telling you I got one suit. I may not have a lot. What you say? Hold on 1 second, brother. Went in the house. Came up, got a suit for me. Free of charge. Put it in my hand. What does it matter that this man is a sinner or not?
Right.
We are born in sin. So do what you do. Do your good.
But we can change.
Don't let nobody try to stop you from doing good from this point on. Today is a new day. When we walked in, see your Christ is forgiven. Jesus said, come on, let's make an agreement. I'll make your sins white as snow. Even though you be dirty, I'll come in, I'll wash you in my blood.
The Bible, man.
My crimson blood.
They right here now.
And he washed us. So, and then that's how people say about me. How can this sinner preach? How can he do it? If he is sinner, but what the man say, I don't care if he is sinner or not. I receive my sight.
We need our people back. Strong as
so guess what? And as he moved,
I hate going there.
And as he moved forward, he said,
I don't hate nothing, but I apologize.
He said, then they said to him again, what did he do to thee? How he opened your eyes? He answered them, I have told you already. I'm tired of telling people I'm preaching. I'm tired of telling people I got a revival. God say, what you say, Pastor James? Just walk your walk.
Well.
And they gonna see. Don't worry, don't tell nobody. Just continue to do you. God sees everything. That's what the point this man was at. He answered them, I told you already, and ye did not hear. He said, where would ye for hear it again? Will ye also be his disciples? Y'all so worried about how I turn my life around, how we ride good, how I got this new Cadillac, how I got this new house. Y'all want to be his disciples too? They gonna want to ask y'all questions when God bless y'all. How did you get there? I told y'all, Jesus.
Selling drugs.
They ain't right. They ain't gonna believe it till they see you in a new being. Till they see you in a new house. But I'm not telling y'all no more. I already told y'all.
My brother, you gotta shine.
And he said, he asked
the right way though.
He said, then they reviled him and said, thou art his disciple. He said, y'all Jesus disciples, we are Moses' disciples. See, these people only knew about Moses. because they weren't trying, they weren't understanding. If they really had been reading what the prophet told them, it was another Messiah coming that was higher than Moses, that I told y'all was before the beginning of the foundation of earth. But y'all still talk about Moses. Because y'all just, some people just use a little bit out they heard to the Bible to try to condemn you.
I'm reading it.
They don't even know the Bible, but they say, oh, well, Moses did this. Man, you don't even know who Moses is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I know Moses did.
So that's what he said. He said, we know that God spake unto Moses, as for this fellow, we know not from where is he. The man answered and said unto them, why, hearing this is a marvelous thing, that ye know not from whence he is, and ye have opened my eyes. Y'all don't, that's another point. Y'all don't even know where he is, and he opened my eyes. We can't see Jesus.
Yes, everywhere.
But he everywhere, but he opened his eyes. He said they couldn't understand how he could do it, but he like, why do y'all care where he come from if he opened my eyes? First, y'all just try to get some of this power. Y'all just try to get some of this power. I told y'all it was Jesus. I did not say Moses. I said Jesus. And y'all see, y'all already said, people already see, I ain't never seen nothing like this. How did this man get his sight? So he said to them, the man answered and said, now we know that God hears not sinners. They telling themselves, now we know God don't hear sinners, but if any man be a worshiper of God and doeth his will, he hears. Since the world began, it was not heard that any man opened the eyes of the one that was born blind. Remember I said the works of the God, and God know how to put up a marvelous work. He said from the beginning of time, it was not sent. So don't be surprised. That's what I tell people. Don't be surprised if you see something that you ain't never seen before. Don't be surprised if you see a rapper and a preacher. Don't be surprised. Why? Because it ain't done been. But we talking about God. We not talking about Ricky from down the street. Nope. We talking about God. He can do anything. Just because you ain't, that's what these people was at. They had never seen it before. He said,
know your heart at.
And this what the man said. If this man was not of God, he could have did nothing. If you was not a God, you, Pastor James, you couldn't stop me while I was walking up the street, selling drugs, and say, hey man, God bless you, God love you, and reinnovated that spark that was in me already. Kept that little spark and built that flame back up. If Pastor Burns were not a God, he would not accept me in his church, first of all, to accept my calling to preach. He would not open up his doors.
You're young. You preaching young.
He would not open up his doors to let me do a men's revival if he was not of God. So don't let nobody tell you, Jane, you wouldn't have gave me that suit. You would not, house, you wouldn't have came today. You wouldn't have been receptive me if you was not of God. So we all, you can't let them tell you they were God, brother. If I see you early in the morning, I came just on humbly. You knew it. I'm a young preacher. Came to support me. You walked in on your merit. If you was not of God, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Be here.
Because this, look, I invited many people, but y'all are here. So don't let nobody tell. That's what the devil want to do. That's what the devil was trying to do to this man. Trying to do anything to deter him off the one that opened his eyesight. We know who opened our eyesight. Come on, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Can I get an amen? We know who was the one that blessed us. You ain't about to fool me and make me say somebody else. God, Jesus blessed me, and he's still in the blessing business. He's still blessing us right now. We ain't moving. He ain't done yet. We don't know. The Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the heart of man's house what God has planned for those that love him. We don't even know.
I'm a heart of God, man. You ain't know it.
We don't even know what
but
God
I do wrong.
Come for us.
Yes, sir.
And I can't mix that.
He said, they answered and said to him, thou was altogether born in sin, and thou does teach us.
I'm not going to play with the streets no more.
Guess what the man, they told this man. Now, they asked him all this question. Now they saying, man, you born in sin. How you going to teach us?
Ceremony, though.
That's how they looking at us today.
Talking to the youth.
He can't teach me nothing. He can't teach me nothing. He born in sin. How could God teach us? But that's all a lie. We all born in sin, and we all can teach somebody something. Yes. He said Jesus heard that they cast him out.
That's my little brother.
Jesus heard that they
cast
him out. Jesus wasn't there. He let
you know I was up there.
He put the play down. Jesus put the play down and left. He said, now go watch. He knew what was going to happen. He knew they was going to be harassed.
That's why we here.
He knew that they was going to be on him like who brands your heel. So Jesus already knew they was going to kicked out. Jesus already knew that we was going to be cast out from the situation that we in because we didn't fit. They didn't understand us. So so when Jesus heard that he
got
was
his
cast
plate,
out, Jesus came to this man on his own insufficiency. He said, when he found him, he said unto him, dost thou believe on the Son of God? Jesus always tend to get personal. Jesus don't care about a building. He said, you can't hold me in the temple by my hand that made by everything. That's why he said, if thou shalt believe in thy heart and believe in thy mind and spirit that Jesus Christ died on the cross for your sin, you shall be saved. So he came to that man.
Well,
he's coming to us. He coming to us today.
Believe in something.
On the one-on-one basis.
I got belief in the streets.
He said, dost thou believe on the Son of God?
I don't want it no more.
He answered and said, who is he? The Lord that I may believe. See, he just knew the man, that's the man named Jesus. See, that was just Jesus' name to come into the flesh. God just gave him a name. Say he got to come in the flesh, name him Jesus.
Coming too.
But that wasn't his name. Jesus is Lord. Jesus is God in the flesh. So Jesus said,
I'm a begotten son.
He asked me, say he knew Jesus. Like you said, we might not know Jesus who he is. We heard that name. People heard that name in the street, but do they really know who he is?
No. Certain people.
And even when he came and healed this man's sight, this man knew he Jesus, but he didn't want to Jesus. So Jesus, he give us a miracle way motion. He bring us out of situations, brother. He brought you out of that situation. He brought you out of that situation. Now when he brings you out, he got a personal question for you.
What
do you believe on the Son of God? Even though we don't let us, he gonna let us know. He said, thou hast both seen him, it is he that talketh with thee.
Yes,
yeah, it's Jesus talking to us. It ain't nobody else. Man. The man that healed us.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
It is he.
Truth set you free.
It's me. That's why he had to wait till he got cast out. One-on-one. Now, I know they harassed you. Yep. That's where I'm at now with it. They didn't talk. They didn't say this. How this man receive his sight? How he get up out the streets? How can he serve the Lord? They done harassed and said it could be. But Jesus pulled me to the side. And said, do you believe that it's the Son of God? I say, we got to give him, and then I had to say, who is he? You get in your Bible mode. He said,